Hi there, we have 2014 BMW X5 blue in color. 6515 is the stock number. This is going to be a 5 to 8 minute walk around video. I will give you guys absolutely every bit of information you would want to know. From the start, make sure your YouTube player is set for high definition. It does make a huge difference for the picture quality because I am making this video in 4K. Without further ado, this is a recovered theft vehicle, which is bread and butter for us. This is our specialty. What it means is vehicle was stolen, not found in 30 days. Insurance company was forced to pay it off to its previous owner, and then we bought it from the insurance company. And of course there's a bunch of different variations. It's not always exactly the same thing, but in a nutshell and for simplicity purposes, that's more or less how it works. This particular vehicle, the way you see it, is the way we got it. It has not been stripped or damaged or anything like that at all. The keys were missing. I had this thing, I went to a local Rochester Hills BMW, got a key for it. Old school BMW keys still come pre-programmed, so you don't have to do anything but to hold it next to a steering wheel for a few minutes or seconds, and there you go. So it cranks right up and it's good to go. I do have one key only. The keys were $328. So I am being upfront about it. This is it. We will start with exterior condition, which appears to be mint, really, for the year. There is absolutely no major visible blemishes, and of course there is going to be some. This is a 2014, so if you were going to pull up a magnifying glass and look on the hood, you know, there's stuff like that. But I think within a reason, there is nothing here, and I will give you guys a close-up. As you can see, it has mirror-like finish, perfect reflection. Pictures of the Carfax are in the ad, as well as the link. We usually do not use Carfax. We are salvage guys. This is what we have been doing for 20 years. So pretty much a waste of money for us. But I use Carfax when I buy these vehicles without keys to guess on the mileage, because you know it could be 150 instead of 50. And when I ran it, you know, I saw what the mileage was. I knew that, and I also noticed that there was a rear end accident on record, and I did inspect it. The rear bumper was refinished. It is done professionally. I can tell because I've been doing it for over 20 years. But you know, it's done right. And this is factory original bumper, so it might have been a scratch, might have been a crack, who knows. Now this is a souped up version, 4.4. This is not the 3.0. If you only care about the way it looks, do not waste your money. Get a 3.0, looks more or less the same. World of a difference as far as the performance, but again, if you're in it just for the look because it looks pretty, do not waste your money on a 4.4. It does cost significantly more, but it is a completely different vehicle altogether. Now, interior is in mint condition, and I do mean mint condition. We did detail it professionally, put a film on the carpet. There is hardly any tear and wear on these parts. This is usually the parts that get all beat up. This is not the case at all. This is not part of the car. This is a lug box. Just a heads up. Another feature, this one has a third row. Not every BMW X5 has a third row. This is not something where a grown-ass man can sit, but it does work for kids, I suppose. So we have that. Curtain is here. So full set. Five, 6, 2, 1, 7 on the clock. Starts with half a click. Vehicle has full tank of gas, and I will go over what we did to it in just a quick second. I want to show you the interior. Once again, everything is in mint condition. And I suppose this is a hookup for a phone model 2014. Obsolete at this point. Navigation, terrain control, you name it, everything there, everything works. Heated seats and heated steering wheel. Couple things I would like to point out. This one does not have a Bose sound. This one has Bang & Olufsen. I will be the first one to admit that I do not care about music in any way, shape, and form. Really couldn't care less. Don't listen to the radio, I listen to podcasts most of the time. However, I have to admit, this by far has to be the best stereo I have ever heard in any car. And I've driven some very, very expensive cars. It simply is the best. It really is. I don't know if you can tell the difference. It is off the hook. It really is. I would just like to point that out. It's almost impossible to impress me with anything at this point on any car, but this is nice. Now let's talk about service on this vehicle. We do not spare dollars when it comes to service. One of the reasons we have such a loyal following and so much repeat business. Absolutely everything gets serviced. We don't try and save $150 on the brake pads because they look halfway okay. Just not the way we do business. Inside the engine bay, everything is factory original. No accident history of any kind. Basic car buying 101. You see all the stickers present and all the sheet metal. If you ever had any type of a fender bender where the hood has to be replaced, stickers are gone. You only get them first time from the factory. Nice and clean inside the engine bay. Factory lights, obviously. These are smart lights as well. So here we go. Vehicle has staggered wheels because this is a sport package, so the rear ones are wider than the front ones. The tires are brand new, 0 mileage. I replaced it, even though they were. I actually kept 2 rear ones. They had a little bit of life left in them, so those come to the next owner for free. I did not throw them away. God forbid, you have a blowout or something like this. This is not cheap tires. So you have additional 2 tires for the back. So it's a matching set, all 4, 50,000 miles warranty on the tires. So we are done with that. Alignment, balance has been performed, no issues of any kind. Brakes are brand new. I don't know if you can see right through the caliper. And brakes are brand new in the front as well. Both batteries are brand new as well. Vehicle has been tuned up. And obviously the oil has been changed. In other words, it is not up for any type of maintenance whatsoever. everything is done. Vehicle has 2 blemishes that I would like to point out, because this is how we do business. Number 1, bottom of the bumper, the aluminum piece right there is dented. This is not a hard replacement. In addition to that, dent guys, the ones that pop the dents, most likely will be able to simply push it out. We just don't have one close by. We are in New Haven, Michigan, which is middle of nowhere, so this would be on the buyer. That's number 1. And number 2, this vehicle has a Tesla roof. And what I mean by Tesla roof is the cover that goes in here is missing. So you will have it just like you have it in Teslas, where it's obviously tinted and all, sunroof works just fine, but the cover, the sunshade, is gone. And I would like to point that out. That's it. Nothing else. It drives like an absolute dream. I actually put this thing against my personal vehicle. I drive a 5.0 supercharged Land Rover, and although it didn't beat it, it came very close. So very, very nice ride. The sale process we're gonna keep, as we always do, as simple as it gets. We advertise rock bottom dollar up front, always. It is plus tax and plates. If you have a trade-in, we would have to see it. We consider trade-ins under $10,000 only. Shipping is available nationwide. Anywhere in US, simply send an address and we will reply with the shipping quote. We do not mark it up. Whatever the trucking company charges, you're welcome to that same price. We don't do any type of financing, but with that in mind, obviously buyer's own bank is welcome. Pictures of the Carfax, pictures from the insurance company's yard, VIN number, all that stuff is in the ad, and our webpage always up to date. If you see this vehicle, we do have it for sale. I think this is it. If I miss something, please don't hesitate, call or email. I will be more than happy to look it up for you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to my blubber. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.